Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is the Incineration Gentleman, and just going for a walk. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon, just turned past noon, and I had something that I was kind of wanting to talk about. Been rattling around in my brain for a sec. I was thinking about, and I brought this up one time on my TikTok before, and I think I've brought it up in segments of videos before. The state of AI right now, just from my perspective, what I'm seeing in my feeds, my interactions with it, what I think about it as a whole, might only take a couple minutes. But I wanted to bring this up because initially I had recently discovered YouTube Create, and I was like, oh, cool, hey, I'm a creator. Let's check this out, right? I wanted to see what new utilizable abilities was on this app. Now, I was excited, and I didn't read what it was about, But when I downloaded it, I'm starting to browse through it, and it's all AI stuff. It's just tools to make AI videos. That's all it is. And I found it a bit disheartening because there's a lot of programs right now out there for people to utilize to do that already. That's not directly on YouTube. And I can't knock them for trying to get into the money game. They got that hustle up, But for a platform like YouTube, where you're supposed to be broadcasting yourself, YouTube, because back in the day people used to call TV, gonna go sit down and watch some tube, watch the tube. That's, you're broadcasting yourself, you TV, more or less. And it doesn't feel like you anymore when you're using a program to create your content, you know what I'm saying? It depends on, I guess, on how you're doing it, because I've seen some very, very well-made AI projects that obviously people have put some work into, I'm guessing, and maybe even a little personal edit on their own. Because I won't lie, I've used AI with like a couple things, like still images, in my free time back in the Will Smith spaghetti era. You know what I'm saying? And what else? Occasionally I'll tell it to make like an image, and I'll edit it up and make it look totally different. But I'll use it as like a basic template sometimes. But the kind of people that just literally pump out AI videos, because I never will. It doesn't feel like I'm creating anything when that happens, because I'm just telling the I'm telling the program via prompt what I'm kind of wanting, and it gives me something close to it. It's not exactly what I want, but it just feels like it's kind of lazy. I'm sorry, that's my 2 cents on it. And I really just don't like that that's something that is being done by YouTube now, like an official service, a unique app, just to do that. It just feels like it's a place where it's supposed to be creativity and originality, individuality, you and me kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It bums me out, guys. But I mean, let's talk about the pros of AI a little bit, because it's all over the place now. It's in all forms of media, video games, movies. I'm not personally schooled in making video games, but I know they take years. Anybody that's a gamer knows they take years for a dedicated team to take a high quality program, like in different tools they utilize, hardwares and softwares, to be able to code and create the game. But with AI, you can really save yourself boundless hours of work when it comes to like water reflections, the clouds moving in the sky, just the fodder work to make the world work. Like, oh, that grass sways in the breeze. Little things. If I was a company and I had a team, we have a deadline. No matter how big or small, I know I'd shave off time by making that like minute environmental stuff be the AI's job, That would be kind of pretty helpful, actually. It saves us a lot of time and effort. I mean, because there's been whole games that have been made with AI right now. There's a Sims knockoff, Sims 4. I can't remember what it's called, but I've seen the footage of it. And man, that's a convincing game. That looks pretty nice. I've never played it. I'm sure it might be broken in some ways, like most games are. I mean, even humans make broken games. I don't know. But that's really like a big jump into that kind of marketplace for a program that's not a person to be creating in for human, interactive media. Very strange to me. I mean, I've even seen AI footage that looks better than like the movies they're recreating the scenes in. Like I saw footage of Homelander versus Hancock, you know, the Will Smith movie, and it was all AI, and it looked pretty good. There were little problems, obviously, and they were like little audio problems too, besides visually. But just as a whole, I'd give it like an 85%. It looked pretty fucking good. It looked really good. I think it's going to put a lot of people out of work. I'm just repeating myself from my first video on TikTok. But, I mean, there's pros and cons to it. Because say you're not very artistically inclined or talented, and you want to express an idea, or, you know, something that you've had in your mind before that you want to have as a visualization. You can have AI. You type into a program, whatever you're thinking, you know. Be great for describing dreams as well for this. And then boom, you got your visual representation. Instead of someone trying to draw an image, make like AI do it. You know what I'm saying? It might even be kind of helpful in, I don't know, remember sketch artists back in the day? If somebody, you know, had something happen to them, whatever it was, somebody stole a woman's purse and she gives a description to the cops, and the sketch artist, he's drawing it up, right? Well, nowadays you can get an image like that instantaneously with AI. If she describes it to the program, you know, I don't know if it's admissible into court. Probably isn't. But it's a hypothetical, guys, on the alpha news on which it could actually be like effectively used. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling, but I think I brought up some good points. What do you guys think? I want to know, like down there in the comment section, if you guys can let me know. Because I'm curious. I think this is a vastly entertaining topic to talk about. We're not even touching, you know, the possibilities of discussion when it comes to involving the ideas of science fiction and the implications of what it could mean about what AI could do. That's always fun. It's even a little spooky. But my name's The Incineration Gentleman. I've been just jabbering for like 7 minutes on this when it was supposed to be 2 or 3. If you sat through it, hey, thanks, man. You know, I really appreciate it. Sometimes I like to vent my thoughts on things on the channel, besides putting up, you know, Let's Plays and other things. And I just think this is really fascinating. Sorry you've been staring at the ground while I've been walking around, and there's a bunch of ants if you're into it. Let them go. Little guys. Anywho, my name is The Incineration Gentleman. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I'll see you guys in the next one.